Hello, how about it? Today we will have as guest Herman and Eduardo to talk about how times have changed in the world and how each of the new events are developing.
Hi, Miguel. Hi, Eduardo. Thank you for inviting Miguel. Amazing that at his time the music combination are affect.
We thought adopt in certain parts of the world music has given a great change as the 80s, the type of dance music was impressive and had a great combination of colors along with the clothing. That was used as were the striped shirts and the glasses that were had cat type were sensational.
The colors that were used at the time were very extravagant, and the neon colors had to be used even to paint the face. Although I would prefer the 90s were darker.
I don't agree. Rock covered that time a lot and the songs they put in were very synthesized. I am more of listening to electronics and more beat the 2000s, but of course, each era has been able to stand out in the derived fashion style. Although not only in that and that is that pollutions is also a topic to talk about. Since between the 80s and 90s, pollution rose more than 50% and BT thousands. I think the figure is rising.
Oh yes, and many cultures have changed. From the 19th, when late circular of car, and now it's the two huntsmen. We have car them on their one, and there is that technology and it's also growing a lot with it.
And the use of technology facilitated many activities in everyday life and before one could not communicate so easily with family and friends. But now, thanks to social networks, we can communicate with each other.
Without a doubt, new devices such as tablets were created, and you could listen to the music and be able to save the files in the cloud of your devices.
Clearly, now in the 2000s, it is another style, another more modern life, but in music, technology, and even fashion. They have seen how various styles of music have been created in conjunction with clothing.
I think that you people are the ones who will make very hot change the new styles and other years. And it will be much more styles to remember. It will not stay the decade based on just on gender on our time, on lifetime, as it was in the 18th and 19th.
Of course, the more technology advances, I think we will have more variety to remember. In the same way, we will be communicating in another way, perhaps through digital holograms.
That will be great. Although that has already been developed, we do not think it makes so long to get to that.
The same and we don't exist, the great extinction of animals has also increased. So if they disappear, I don't think that after a long time, we won't do it. Excellent, friends. Thank you for comments. It is really a very interesting topical, the change that happened over the years. And to end this talk, I would like to comment on the following. We know that there are cultural differences that include various behaviors, practices, beliefs, and expression that are considered exclusive. to the members of a race. National origin or ethnicity can also be applied between people who have considerable age differences or completely opposite views of on life. What do you think about this, Eduardo?
Um, Currently, the problem between cultures and traditions will lie in the future, so that they will continue to be lost a cause of the transformation of cultures traditions over the different decades has been globalization. Social change have modified the identify and lifestyle of each country. It's a process that will never be eliminated from trends. Homogenization has signaled the loss of identify and gradually form a general culture based on social networks and consumerism. Cultures continue to undergo transformations in their different places, losing traditions, cultures, where life has come to more common today.
And you, Herman?
For me, in another factor that has changed cultures has been trends on the technologies. The use of technologies makes the world more independent, but at the same time, not every time is back. Thanks, thanks to technologies, we can learn about acculturated behaviors, practice, fashions, etc.
Okay. Regarding fashion, it has been present throughout human history, and its influence is undeniable for several reasons. The mere fact of their sign of covering our body with garments responds to a social requirement. Dressing in a certain way with specific garments taken for the fashion of the moment is a brand that communicates the way in which a person assumes their sex, age, status, and their role in society. Fashion and dress are considered the greatest expression of freedom, especially by societies and movements that considered the imposition and use of certain garments to uniform citizens. Fashion reflects the main moral and aesthetic values of societies. It is impact on modern societies in undeniable and for centuries has shaped even the way men and women look. Its influence is visible when we analyze the ideal bodies of the 50s and 60s and compare them to the physical characteristics of the contemporary ideal man and woman. Thank you very much, friends, for this talk. I thank you very much.
You're welcome, Miguel. You're
Thank you.
welcome, Eduardo.